What if I told you that one of the deadliest civilian disasters of the UK during the World War II happened right here at this entrance on these steps? And it was not because of German bombs, and it was not because of enemy fire, but it was because of something happened in a park less than 2 miles away. 173 people gone in a single night. Victoria Park, East London. Built in 1845, the first park in British history that was built to serve the working communities around it. At that time, the area of the Bethnal Green, the Bow area, and the Mile End, these were some of the slums of the East London, and they had no fresh air, no green spaces at that time, and nowhere to go. So they built this, the People's Park. The name matters, hold on to it. In 98 years from when it was built, people came here again, not for the fresh air, but for war. When the Blitz reached London, the Victoria Park was requisitioned by the military. Anti-aircraft guns were placed here, rocket launchers were positioned across the ground, and soldiers came from different places in Britain, and they were here to listen to one sound, the sound of the approaching bombers. And then there were prisoners as well. Prisoners from Germany and Russia, captured in a war that was fought across the continent. They were held here in this park. So the park that was built for the people became a weapon of war in itself. And one night it shot rockets, killing 173 of its very people that it meant to protect. March 3rd, 1943. The air raid sirens sounded across East London. Thousands of people did what they were trained to do. They moved towards the nearest shelter, here at the Bethnal Green tube station. As they descended these steps, these exact steps, something happened. A sound so enormous, so unfamiliar, nobody in the neighborhood had heard this sound before. And it came from the Victoria Park. It was the sound of the new Z batteries, the anti-aircraft rockets fired for the first time. The sound was so loud, so alien, the people thought the bomb have already arrived. Panic. People in a second surged forward. People in the front fell, and people in the back kept coming. Because how could they know? It was loud, it was dark, and the siren kept screaming. 173 people died, not because of German bombs, from each other. Children, men, women, elderly. And the government covered it up, classified it. because the morale of the nation could not afford the truth. The People's Park, built to provide people some fresh air to breathe, had in a single moment taken their breath away. And this, in the background, is the staircase to heaven, a memorial built in memory of the 173 souls that departed that eventful evening. There is something that I keep coming back to. When the Bethnal Green disaster was finally made public, when the truth came out, people had already moved on. 173 people dead. When I think about it, I call it the distance effect. The same way the time and geography has effect on human suffering. They make it abstract. They make it a number. They make it something that happened over there back then, rather than something that is happening to the people just like us. In 1943, Londoners felt death on their street. It was close, it was real. But tragedy elsewhere, that was distant, and we moved on. The wars have changed, but the distance effect remains identical. Even today, I see cities being destroyed every day, families erased, children pulled out of rubble. And I'm not making a political argument, I'm making a human one. People have died, the people who were just like those young women, children, men, the same way the 173 died on those steps in Bethnal Green. And the government covered it up because the truth was way too uncomfortable. And I wonder how many times in our life we too cover up the truth the same way. The same way. I came to London a few months back, came from far away, and I started again. And I walked into this park without knowing anything that I just told you, without knowing about the rockets, about the steps at the Bethnal Green, about the 173 people died. And during this time, I have seen a lot of wars. Not here, elsewhere on a screen. And I scrolled past it. Think about it, and I moved on. Because that's what you just do. I'm telling you not because I'm proud of it. I'm telling you because honestly, about this seems the only place to start. Those 173 people out there were out there to survive the night. Just like the people I scrolled past. Just like all of us, in every war, in every century, people trying to get through the night. And before I go, I wanted to show you another of the secrets of this park. This stone alcove behind me. This is from the original London Bridge of the 18th century, and this structure predates everything that I've described in this video so far. This alcove has survived the Blitz, the Great Fire of London, and it has survived the bombs and the covered up disasters. And it is sitting right here, and millions of people walk past it every day. And that's what the distance effect does over time. It turns the extraordinary into invisible. It It turns 173 deaths into someone you vaguely remember hearing about once. It turns stones that survive 1,000 years of history into garden furniture. Unless someone stops and looks and asks, what happened here? On the 3rd of March 1943, 173 people came down these steps to survive. The government buried the story for years because the truth was too hard to carry. The People's Park, built to give working people somewhere to breathe, fired the rockets that triggered the panic and killed them. There was no enemy on these steps that night, just people and fear and the dark. I don't think we can cure the distance effect. It can be part of who we are, the way we survive overwhelming suffering by keeping most of it at arm's length. But I think we can interrupt it occasionally, briefly, by stopping at a tube station most people walk past, by touching a stone nobody notices, by saying out loud 173 people, not a number, people. And that's what this Shana is all about. Ordinary places, extraordinary stories. I'll see you in the next one.